We recently did a video on mixed nuts and we broke down how much magnesium is in several different types of nuts. And we actually had some comments from people saying we want to know more about some other types of nuts or seeds. And so here today, we're gonna plant some seeds, but let's open with sesame.
Ooh, nice one. All right, so here we've got one of the most potent magnesium-rich seeds. However, generally speaking, there's too much calcium to really get a big positive benefit from the magnesium. However, have you ever had tahini?
Yes, it's delicious.
Okay, so when sesame seeds are actually hulled and you actually have the meat of the seed in any kind of paste or anything like tahini, then the calcium content drops from in the 80s down to 37 and leaves the magnesium. So you end up with a higher percentage of magnesium over calcium.
So a good excuse to have tahini.
Exactly.
So there is 101 milligrams in 1 ounce of these sesame seeds.
Exactly, yep.
That's pretty good.
And then next up, we've got these bad boys.
Sunflower seeds. I love putting these in salads. Please tell me that these are good.
They're still pretty darn good. And fun fact, sunflower seeds are technically a fruit. You see, what it is when they're inside the full seed, when they actually have that black and white seed that's encapsulating them, then it's still technically a seed. But this is more so the meat from inside the seed, which makes it more of the fruit. Now, there's still a lot of magnesium in this though. There's still 100 milligrams of magnesium per ounce in sunflower seeds.
Okay, good. So I can feel free to sprinkle away on my salad.
Totally, and sunflower seed butter, if you've ever had it, is awesome.
I haven't, but I'm gonna put that on the list.
Now we've got good old chia seeds.
Good old chia seeds, a superfood.
In a lot of different ways.
Well, I know a couple things about chia seeds.
Hit me.
I do know that they have 8 times more omega-3s than salmon. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
So I don't have to go fishing anymore.
Yeah, there you go. And they also have 30% more antioxidants than blueberries.
Whoa, okay. Well, the thing we do need to know about chia seeds though, just to play devil's advocate and be real here, is if you have too much of them, you're gonna have a little bit of digestive distress, simply because there's so much soluble fiber in them. Have you ever put them in water and you know how they swell up?
Yeah.
And do that weird thing? Well, they're doing that inside your gut too.
Oh.
So although they still have 92 milligrams of magnesium, what ends up happening is it actually inhibits the absorption of a lot of those minerals simply because of that sort of gelatin-like substance that it creates in your intestinal tract. So although it's high in fiber, it's really moving the magnesium so swiftly through your body, you're not getting all the benefit.
So don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Too much of a good thing. You know, it is a thing.
What do we have next?
We've got pumpkin seeds.
Also known as pepitas.
Pepitas, correct. So they have 74 milligrams of magnesium per ounce.
Not too shabby.
Now, these are basically just naked pumpkin seeds.
I'm gonna take this one on because it's one of my personal favorites. We've got pine nuts. Now, pine nuts may contain 71 milligrams of magnesium per ounce, but there's something that they're hiding. It's a big myth out there.
Ooh.
So what we found out about pine nuts is that they're technically a seed, not a nut at all. So they get to hang out with these characters.
Tricky.
Now, interestingly enough, although they don't contain this outrageous amount of magnesium, they do contain some other things that are pretty interesting. In fact, what they do is they help your body secrete something known as glucagon-like peptide.
Gluca what?
Yeah, right? So glucagon-like peptide signals the body to be a little bit more satiated. They're probably one of the most caloric seeds and nuts that you can have. The appetite suppressant effect is so powerful, it ends up kind of washing out. So if you're someone that's just trying to maybe cut a little bit of calories by eating a little bit less, simply by adding some pesto to something, or maybe even sprinkling some pine nuts on your salad, you might end up better off in the long run.
Now that we've planted the seeds, you know that you can get a decent amount of magnesium from these seeds here, but keep in mind you need a minimum of 400 milligrams of magnesium per day. So make sure you reorder your Mag SRT so you can get that baseline in every day and then just enjoy the delicious flavor of these nuts, seeds, excuse me, as you sprinkle them on your salad or however you like to eat them.
I'm gonna go ruin some more people's day by busting some myths. See you later.
All right, we'll see you later, Thomas, and we'll see you guys next time.